There are a lot of mysteries in our world, questions that need answering, some which maybe shouldn't be answered, and maybe some which shouldn't even be asked. Did the CIA really develop remote viewing during the Stargate program, which ran from 1975 to 1995? Does semen retention actually work? How can I create a tupla? Who is the nobody? Are they growing political assassins in vats in deep underground military bases, or DUMBs, beneath the Rocky Mountains? Can you see the Fnords? Can cubic harmonics really save humanity? Are we really all trapped within the metaphysical stasis of the Black Iron Prison by the Demiurge? I have a lot of questions, and browsing X only seems to give me more to ponder. This is where the game Illuminati comes in. Perhaps you've seen these cards posted online as predictions of past and future events. But these come from a real card game made in the 90s and the early 2000s, when people actually cared about esoteric contemplation instead of meaningless stuff like the economy and politics. This game was based on a similarly titled book from the 1970s, which rolled basically every conspiracy theory into one story of intrigue and comedy. Recently, due to the enduring popularity of the card game, a digital version was made to try to emulate it online, letting you play with the classic as well as new cards against either AI or human players. It's an interesting attempt. I quite like the tabletop version of the game, so I wanted to try the digital version myself. In Illuminati, you try to build up your own multi-layer conspiracy for your secret organization, in direct competition with other secret organizations, in order to dominate the world and establish your own new world order. It's not unlike the plot of Deus Ex, which makes sense since that was also based off of the same Illuminatus book series. I can't deny it has some pretty bad reviews on Steam. For myself, however, I don't really care about reviews that much, since I usually trust my own spiritual senses on matters like this. However, I did take into account the negative reviews. One thing I'd say is I do prefer the original card art over that used in the game. This cartoony style is a big downgrade, in my opinion, versus the more high contrast, realistic style of the original. I also found the UI a bit confusing at first, but not really that bad once I got into playing. I saw a lot of complaints about the AI and only allowing 2 players, but that seems to have been fixed in recent updates. That being said, let's get started with the game and establish our brave new world. So before we get started here, I just want to do a quick rundown on how this game actually works. This is basically the same as the actual card game. It is based around groups and plots for the most part. At the start of the game, you choose a secret organization, which will offer some different bonuses. Bavarian Illuminati is probably the most straightforward, as it's pretty basic when it comes to any benefits or special rules. Next comes playing your actual turn. You will get one group for free at the start of the game, chosen from your private dossier. These groups are ones you only have access to, contrasted by the neutral groups, which really any player can access. Each group has its own power and resistance, as well as various traits and bonuses associated with it. For example, the card California has the traits of weird, liberal, government, which can be used to interact with other cards and plots in various ways. When interacting with other groups, you can attack to take control of them or even outright destroy them. The choice to do one or the other is up to your strategy and which groups you control. Controlling groups is often the key to winning the game, but strategically destroying certain groups can be useful as well, even destroying your own groups sometimes. When it comes to attacking, this is based off of the power of a card, which is the green color number, versus the resistance of the card. Usually the power has to overcome the resistance. However, if you want to destroy a group, it's just the power versus the power of the opposing group. Groups interact to form a power structure which supports one another and enables your strategies, but can also make them vulnerable if, for example, a key group is taken out of that power structure. Plots augment the abilities of groups, and you can control what kind of actions you take. And every secret organization has its own win conditions, but all of them share the same control 12 groups end goal. Now, with that basic outline out of the way, let's get started. Okay, let's begin here. I'm just going to play versus AI. I would like to play an online game, but I find it really hard to actually find online games for this. Let's go with 1990s deck. This is just, I don't know if it adds new cards. I don't think it does. I think it just changes the art, and I do prefer the 1990s art, so it is nice that they have that option available, because I don't like the new art for this game. It doesn't look very good. I could choose which conspiracy. I think for the first round, I'm just going to go with Bavarian Illuminati. There's a lot of choices. We have Bavarian Illuminati, which is kind of the most basic one. You have Gnomes of Zurich, which get some bonuses towards corporate and banking related groups. Discordian Society, which get bonuses towards weird trait groups. Bermuda Triangle, which gets a lot of things related to every single trait, and you have to get all the alignments. There's some things like that. Servants of Cthulhu, which focuses on destroying groups, and Network, which focuses on tech groups. They also all get some other small bonuses, for example, extra plots or other kind of things like that. But let's move on here. I'm just going to start with Bavarian Illuminati. Now, one annoying thing about this game is even though it allows multiple AI opponents, you don't really get a choice of who they are. It's always the same ones, which is kind of annoying because I'm playing Bavarian Illuminati here, and you can see there's actually 2 Bavarian Illuminatis. I'm not the only one, which is a little bit weird. I wish I could customize who I'm playing against and maybe choose more or fewer opponents. Like if I want to just do 1-on-1 or like 3 players or something, that would be nice. But for some reason, playing against AI, you can only do this exactly versus these same 3 groups: Servants of Cthulhu, Bavarian Illuminati, and Network. So they don't really have any extra ones. I'm going to choose my first group. I don't know which one would be good. Both California and multinational oil could be good. California is good because there's a lot of traits: government, liberal, and weird, which could be good because I have a lot of plots that might help with government. For example, emergency powers might help government. But multinational oil gets some extra bonuses, which is quite good. So they're a little bit bigger. I think I'm going to go with... I think I will go with California as my first group here. This is my initial kind of power structure group. So I'm going to place California here, and then I can build up my power structure later. I can see about taking multinational oil later. Ooh, CIA might actually be a good group as well. Since it's also government related, that would be good for me. Let's see. I think I'm going to get attack CIA right away. Let's see if I can take it out. Now, I do have a good chance to take it over. Let's see if we can take them, because that'll be very useful for me. Now, I already have an advantage, but I am going to bring in my main Illuminati group to assist. And there, we can take over the CIA. So, California controls the CIA, which is ultimately controlled by the Bavarian Illuminati. And these are both very powerful groups, so these are all quite good. I do have a few plots, but nothing really useful. Can I use this? Let's actually increase the resistance of California to make it a little bit stronger, just in case it gets attacked. We don't want California to break down, because this is like the key to our whole power structure. Let's end the turn here. The Global Consciousness Project is an attempt to systematically analyze the global zeitgeist through the medium of the internet. The GCP collects random numbers from around the world. The website downloads those numbers once a minute and performs sophisticated analysis on these random numbers to see how coherent they are. That is, they compute how random the random numbers coming from these eggs really are. The theory is that the global consciousness of all beings of the planet affect those random numbers. Maybe they aren't quite as random as we thought. The real-time GCP dot displays this network variance visually for easy analysis. Please don't strongly interpret the dot. I'll save a few of my other plots. I might dump some of these because some of these are not really useful for me. Servants of Cthulhu taking the IRS. That's also quite a strong group. Though maybe we can actually attack it. They're both government, which might make it easy for us. So what Cthulhu tries to focus on is destroying groups. If they destroy 8 groups, they win the game. Every single organization has the same control 12 groups win condition. My win conditions are 12 groups or 50 power total. So I tend to want to go for more powerful groups. Though it doesn't really matter too much. If I can build up a lot of groups, that's also good. Loan sharks and then cycle gangs. Okay. Let's see the next group. I think it'll be Network. Network gets bonus for tech groups. They get +3 power, or I should say they get double. They're worth double if they have +3 power as a tech group. And they get extra plots per turn, which is, I guess, good. So the Republicans controlling the Mossad. Well, maybe. We'll see if they win. Yeah, okay, that's good. Right, my turn again, I think. Now, what should we do next? I could take over another group. I don't really want to attack the other groups yet. I think I'm going to see if I can take over one of these other groups that'll be useful for me. I'm not really sure which one. I do want something fairly powerful. If I could take over multinational oil, let's actually add California. We're going to see if we can take control of multinational oil here. So we do have a little bit of a disadvantage because they're a corporate group. We could go for emergency powers. Could we do it? I think we can manage it. Let's pay that 8. Okay, oh, that uses up all my power then, but I still think I can do it. Okay, yeah, I think I can do that. So let's see if we can take that one. Multinational oil. Ooh, okay, so maybe we'll have to do it like this. Do I not have any places I can place multinational oil? Okay, there we go. Okay, perfect. So this will be a new group for me. Let's begin here. And I'm going to bring in the CIA to assist. There we go. Okay, take over multinational oil. So we have quite a lot of power already. 3 groups are already at 30 power, which is quite good. Because all of these groups are very, very powerful groups. What kind of things do we have? Restore 1 communist. Actually, I don't have any communist groups. So I might try to dump some of these plots a little bit later, but we won't bother right now. That's our turn done. We're increasing the power of California so we can maybe attack one of our enemy groups as well. Okay, so the IRS is taking over, or sorry, attacking to destroy the South American Nazis. So, IRS has destroyed the Hitler in Argentina. Okay, Bavarian, Illuminati, loan sharks taking over girly magazines. This guy's going for a really criminal-focused sort of group. Usually, certain groups will tend to do better against others, so criminals and violent will tend to work better with other violent criminal groups. Most of my groups tend to be government-focused right now. Have control of the nuclear power companies. I don't think any of the other groups are really much of a threat yet. Taking over the IRS would actually be quite useful for me. Though I don't know who I have that would actually do well against it. Let's see what I should do next. I would like to get more groups available. Maybe the local police department could be good as like an enforcer. Also something like maybe a left-wing group, for example, the Crystal Healers. They also have the green trait, so that might work well with California. Fnord Motor Company, Men in Black, nuclear power companies. A lot of these would be quite good. I could try to target the IRS, but I think I'm going to try to take over another group in the meantime. Let's just go for one of the more powerful groups. I think I'm going to try to go for the nuclear power companies, and I'm going to use multinational oil to attack them and take them over. So this will probably be my best bet here. Okay, there we go. And I'll bring in my Illuminati to support as well. That should be more than enough power. Okay, there we go. So took over the nuclear power companies. I'm also going to bring in California, and I think we'll go after a smaller group as support. We could get Hillary Clinton on our side. That might actually be a good idea, to be honest. Men in Black. Can we actually go for the Men in Black? No, we can't, because it's a secret group. Okay. Let's see who else would be useful for us. Actually, one group that would be good is Republicans. They're quite strong as well. I don't know if that would be possible for us to attack. No, we'd be pretty weak at going for them. I'm taking a look at some of these other enemy groups, seeing which ones might be the easiest to take control of. IRS maybe, but I think we'll wait a little bit. Let's see who else we can bring on our side here. Seems like the Flat Earthers would be a good option. They're a little bit weak. I think I'm actually going to get the Psychiatrists because they're quite strong resistance. Or Eco Gorillas actually would be quite good as well. +6 to direct destroy governments. Actually, that's really useful. So let's take that one. I'm going to attack these guys with California. Now, I think I have enough power. 12 to 6. Let's just attack like that. Yeah, okay, we did it with that. Now, maybe the CIA can also take over a group. Let's see who else the CIA can go after. So they're government and violent. So anything similar, if we want to take them over, could be good. Let's see, what would be good? Maybe local police department actually might be a good idea for supporting the CIA a little bit. Let's begin attack here. Let's see if we can do it. Oh, failure. Okay, whatever, that's fine. So there goes our turn. That's okay. We have a few new plots. I won't bother with them right now. I would like to get maybe a new plot. Let's actually dump one of these ones. I think I'm going to dump Flat Earthers. And I'm going to draw another plot for later. And what did I get? Grassroots support. Nothing really useful for me right now. So let's end my turn. I can jump some of my private dossier to get more plots. But a lot of these plots are not really good for me. Destroy Fred Birch Society. The Time Cube was a theory hosted on the Time Cube website from 1997 until 2015. It seeks to debunk the false 24-hour theory of time for a 96-hour cubic time frame. Dr. Jean Ray, cubic and the wisest human, had his theories labeled as homophobic and racist by the pseudoscientific 24-hour oneness cultists, whose goal it was to denounce and destroy his quadratic time theory. He offered a $10,000 reward to anyone able to prove him wrong. To this day, no one has taken up his offer. Ooh, destroy local police. Damn, I wanted them. They would have been useful for me. To attack criminal. Oh, they destroyed the local police. So the annoying thing about Servants of Cthulhu is they destroy so many groups that it makes it hard to do much. I need to be careful about Cthulhu, because if they keep destroying groups, they will become a big problem. Same with Bavarian Illuminati, seems to be taking over a lot of groups. I'm much more powerful at the moment, but we still have to be careful. I might try to attack Servants of Cthulhu soon, and see if I can take over the IRS from them. Yeah, these guys are also getting a little bit powerful. I mean, they only have a few groups. I'm less worried about the network at the moment. Publicans taking over Networks of God. Now, the one thing I don't like about the AI in this is they don't seem to leverage their strengths that much. So, for example, Network is really focused on tech, and I can see they're not really targeting the tech groups available that much, because there are a few tech groups around, and I can see they're not really doing much about them. I think I'm going to see if I can take over the IRS. So, IRS is criminal and government. I think actually CIA might be able to attack the IRS. Let's see. No, not destroy. Let's go for control. -5. None of them really get much of a bonus against that. It's going to be hard for me to do much against the IRS. What kind of plots do I have right now? Weird, +2. Press 1 target action. Draw 3 plots. For straight, +3. Fanatic, +3. So nothing really good there. I do have this one. I get a bonus for destroying government groups, but it's still going to be too little attack strength. So maybe we won't bother with that right now. Maybe we should go after someone else instead. So we could go after loan sharks. Now I wonder who could do best against that. None of these groups are really capable for taking out loan sharks. They've got a lot of defensive power. Maybe I could go after IRS. I don't know. I'd have to put in a lot of power into it. But that might be a good idea to knock out Servants of Cthulhu. I think I am going to do that. I'm going to go with CIA. And I'm going to go with control. Try to take over the IRS. I'm going to go privileged attack here. And I'm going to bring all my power into it. And I'm going to bring everyone in to assist. So hopefully we can get enough of an advantage that we can just take it over. I think that's enough. 13-5? That might be enough. I could bring in Bavarian Illuminati as well. I think I will, just to give an overwhelming advantage. Yeah, okay, so we took IRS. That basically neuters Servants of Cthulhu. They have nothing now they have to take another dossier, which is going to be much weaker, and that gives me a huge power boost. I'm actually really close to winning right now, because I only need 50 power. So my power structure is very good, but that means I also might get attacked soon. And we do have nuclear power companies, and I get +4 for corporate, so I could see if I can use them to take over another corporate group. Maybe junk mail might be good. Junk mail or Ford Motor Company. Okay, junk mail, it seems like the best. They're pretty weak, but it will be easy for me to take, so let's try that. We'll see if I can manage it. Oh, failed. Okay, whatever. We did have a little bit of advantage, but I guess not enough. Let's end the turn. Oh, too many plots. Let's actually get rid of one of these. Let's see. I'll keep albino alligators. That'll be good for California. That promotes weird. I don't have any fanatics, so I'm going to get rid of charismatic leader. Okay, but there we go. So Servants of Cthulhu is fucked now. They have nothing. Okay, so they have to take over Gun Lobby, which is a much weaker group. But that's good, so that knocks them out. I was worried. I always get worried about Cthulhu because there's not really any way to see how far along the enemy is. I mean, obviously you can see if they have cards, but for destroying groups, it's hard to keep track of it. I have to go back to like the log, the game log here. So I wish there was an easier way to kind of see how far along each group is, each organization is to their victory condition, like just at a glance. Like this Bavarian Illuminati is also getting quite powerful, and they're not as powerful as me, but they do control a lot of groups. Just a lot of these groups are very weak. So unlike mine, which are all quite strong. Their strongest group is like Texas, I think, right now. However, it's also a very weak network. If I can take out loan sharks, what are they attacking now? Secret Master Fandom? I don't care about that. If I could take out loan sharks, that would also destroy their whole power structure, which maybe I should do. Let me maybe really target loan sharks next turn and knock out Bavarian Illuminati. Network is not really doing much. They're not doing. Oh, they're attacking IRS. Uh-oh. Gang stalking refers to a pattern of organized scheme harassment involving law enforcement and high government authorities working together with multiple individuals to monitor covert surveillance, intimidate, isolate, and persecute a targeted individual, or TI, violating their privacy and intimacy by using technology hacking, such as wiretapping, device bugging, between other cyber espionage tactics, along with the use of mind control and manipulation techniques to cause constant distress by invalidating the victim's perception of his own reality and label him in a pattern of delusional thinking associated with mental illness. TIs are chosen for their unique and often dangerous characteristics, which cause envy and fear in others. While they often have done nothing illegal, the powers that be see them as being enough of a wildcard threat that they feel these extreme measures are necessary. Damn, I want IRS back. They might actually get two groups. I don't know who's attached to IRS. Oh, damn, bro. That sucks. So that hurts me a lot. So maybe I should go after Network, but if I could attack Bavarian Illuminati... Damn, Network's actually getting pretty powerful. We gotta be careful about them. They're taking Texas too? Damn, dude. Okay, failed. Damn, that sucks. They took over IRS, which is a big, big pain for me. I could go after them again, or I could go after Bavarian Illuminati. I think I will go after IRS again. I do want that back. So let's target IRS again with CIA. We do have a big advantage against them. Or I could use control. Not exactly. I can't. I've got these two groups too closely together. Yeah. I'm going to go after control the IRS. And do I have any things that will support them? A lot of groups frustrate, which is not really... Weird +2 power. Weird +10. See, California would be good. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to go for this. Let's go for CIA to take over the IRS. We'll control it, if possible. I'll leave California on its own, because I'm going to see if I can use California to attack another group later. Let's bring in a few other groups. We'll bring in the Bavarian Illuminati. We'll bring in Eco Guerrillas. And we'll bring in multinational oil. Okay, that should be enough. Let's try. Yes, we got IRS back. That's good. And I'm going to use California to destroy someone. Let's see. Loan sharks. Let's see if I can attack and destroy loan sharks. So we have a good advantage. I'm going to use albino alligators to give it a big advantage as well. If I can take out loan sharks, that destroys the other... Okay, let's add to attack. That's also a big bonus. Let's also bring in... Anyone we can bring in to assist? Looks like no. Do we have anything else? Oh, damn. That sucks. Okay. We have +2 per Illuminati requires target action, so we can't use that now. I do have nuclear power companies. We can try to go after something else. Let's maybe go after another group here. Maybe like junk mail might be good. Attack strength 3, attack strength 4. Who else do we have? Any other corporate groups we could go after? Nothing much. Let's try this. Let's see if we can take over Fnord Motor Company. It will be a little bit tight, but we probably could do it. I don't know. Let's see. Just try. Why not? Yeah, we got it. Okay, Fnord Motor Company, great. So our network is very powerful now. We got an extra little boost. Now, we might get attacked, like I said, because we do have a lot of control, but they could attack one of our power structures, which will hurt us a lot. Let's end the turn here. Oh no, destroy Fnord Motor Company. Uh-oh. Okay, I think they're going to do it. They got a lot of power here. Damn it, that sucks. So everybody's attacking me now. And attacking to destroy Texas as well. I think he did it. Oh, failed to destroy Texas. Okay, Bavarian Illuminati is getting pretty big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 out of 12. They definitely don't have close to 50 power yet, because all their groups are quite weak. I'm still a little bit worried about them. Okay, Girly Max controlling Hillary Clinton. Again, if I can take out loan sharks, that would take out their whole power structure here. But, I don't know, it's pretty tough. Any groups closer to the Illuminati itself are always a little bit tougher to deal with. Mossad took over the FBI. Actually, gutting for Mossad maybe would be a good idea. Or the Republicans as well. FBI is a very powerful group. They got a lot of resistances. Oh, IRS again. Stop taking the IRS from me. Jeez. Let's see if they manage it. Oh my god. They got so much power. They're going to do it for sure. Yeah. God damn it. They keep taking the IRS from me. The network is becoming a big problem now. They got a lot of very powerful groups here. Okay, let's continue on. Damn, I lost everything I gained that last turn. I lost, jeez, I lost Fnord Motor Company and I lost the other one as well. Okay, we could take New York. New York is a very powerful group. Let's see if we can take New York. I'm going to have CIA try to control New York. Let's just attack like this. I think we don't need any support. Okay, so we take New York, and let's try to go after something else. Now, Eco Guerrillas get a bonus to destroy government. I think instead of attacking the... I'm thinking I'm going to see if I can destroy the United Kingdom, because they control IRS. And let's go to destroy United Kingdom. So the Eco Guerrillas are going to destroy the UK. And what do we have? They're a left-wing group. Do we have anything that would support them? I don't think so, unfortunately. But we can bring in an assist. We're going to have California support them, as well as the multinational oil. And should we bring in the Illuminati? Maybe. Actually, I think no. I think we're going to leave like this. Let's see. I don't think we have anything else that would be good. We could use savings alone. Actually, I guess not. So let's try this. I think this is okay. We might have enough here to do it. Oh, failed. Oh my god. Okay, so we still have the Illuminati. We can still try to control another group here. Let's see if we can try to control Texas. I don't know. +4 from nuclear power company. Base support. What else can we go? What else would be good for us? Any other groups that would be useful? MTV. International cocaine smugglers actually might be a pretty good group. Let's see if we can go after them. Okay, let's begin attack to control. There, we got them as well. And let's bring multinational oil. We can try to attack another corporate group. Let's go after multinational oil, nuclear power. Let's go after maybe junk mail. That would be probably our best bet. A tupla is an entity created in the mind, acting independently of and parallel to your own consciousness. They are able to think and have their own free will, emotions, and memories. In short, a tupla is like a sentient person living in your head, separate from you. It is currently unproven whether or not tuplas are truly sentient, but within the tupla community, they're treated as such. It takes time for a tupla to develop a convincing and complex personality. As they grow older, your attention and their life experiences will shape them into a person with their own hopes, dreams, and beliefs. And eventually your tupla will be able to do more things as it gets stronger. While hypothetically, a tupla could be created and used almost as a personal assistant of sorts in order to aid in complex mental processes, most tupla enjoyers prefer to use them to carry out sexual fantasies, forcibly developing schizophrenia in order to have a live-in headmate girlfriend. They are the sworn enemies of the semen retainers. Some claim that the Department of Defense has experimented in creating government tuplas using mere hypersigil encoding in order to test if an internet legend could self-replicate into a controllable tupla. Okay, we got them as well, so that's pretty good. Okay, so we got a good power structure now. We're again back to 45, which is quite good, but again, we're probably going to come under attack soon. So we get a lot of bonuses. +4 to control cycle gangs, +4 for Hollywood, +4 for punk rockers, and +4 for secret. Which maybe we can get Men in Black then later. But let's end the turn. I think we're going to come under attack pretty soon. Okay, so let's see. Criminal, straight action, grassroots support. Let's get rid of grassroots support. We don't have any straight groups. So let's discard that. Okay, I'm close to winning, but I'm probably going to come under attack soon. We'll see. Servants of Cthulhu might attack me. Usually they tend to attack you. Yeah, he's going to attack junk mail. Oh boy, okay. I don't know if I have anything to defend this. I don't have nothing to defend it. I have big score. Yeah, let's add it to attack. Make it a little bit harder. Okay, so let's leave that there. That's good. And anything else I can throw in there? We have corporate. We don't have anything else. That's really good. Okay, yeah, let's accept fate. Okay, we defended junk mail from Cthulhu, which is good. Thankfully. Now, we need to worry about Bavarian Illuminati. I still think we're way ahead of them. Okay, Bavarian Illuminati did like nothing, apparently. Network is becoming a big issue as well. We maybe should attack one of them pretty soon. Oh no, CIA. That's my group. Do they control anything? I think they do. Oh, bro, that sucks. Oh boy, oh boy. So Noriega, oh my god, they took over New York too? Oh shit. That sucks. And cocaine smugglers. Is that mine as well? That's mine as well. Holy shit, this guy is going crazy for me right now. Oh my god. I think we're gonna have to really target Noriega here. Okay, we'll see what happens here. Bill Clinton attacking Hollywood. Geez, the network is like my biggest rival right now. I think he won. Did he win? Oh, he won! Fucking kidding me with this bullshit. Oh my god. That sucks. Damn it. Bullshit. Bullshit. Okay, whatever. Yeah, so you can see how things can roll out of control very quickly. Let's try a new game. Let's try another game here. Okay, I'll go with the 1990s deck again. Let's try a different Illuminati group. I wonder which one might be good. +4 to control weird, +4 to control bank, immune to government and straight. I don't know. Let's try one of these other interesting groups. I'm going to go with maybe Discordian Society. Gnomes of Zurich could be good. Let's go with Discordians. That'd be interesting. I played Gnomes of Zurich already, so let's try this. Okay, Servants of Cthulhu. Again, it's always the same groups every time. Just wait for this to go through. Multinational Oil. Ooh, that's a powerful group. So I don't like when Servants of Cthulhu gets a powerful group at the start, because that gives them too much power to destroy whatever they want. Okay, taking over Hollywood and Bill Clinton. Moral minority. Oh, Bavarian Illuminati is getting started off quite strong. Well, this game is very random. Like, if I get targeted by other groups very intensely, then I have a hard time fighting back from it. Okay, what should be good? I don't have many good groups. Robot Sea Monsters actually might be good later. They have a lot of bonuses, but should I take them? No, I can't. That's a neutral group. I need to take a private dossier. Madison Avenue might be a good option. Lawyers might be a good option. I don't like that they have very low resistance, though. So let's actually take Madison Avenue. +10 to control media, +2 to attack media. That's pretty good. Let's take that. Okay, and let's try to... I think I'm going to try to control Robot Sea Monsters as well. And I'm going to set them as their own group in the meantime. We'll bring in Madison Avenue to assist. I wonder if that will be enough. There we go. Okay, Robot Sea Monsters. Now, Robot Sea Monsters gets a bonus for attacking government and corporate as well as coastal and a lot of other things. So that gives us a lot of starting bonuses, which is nice. Okay, good, good, good. Let's end the turn. I actually have a lot of useful plots at the moment. Ooh, FBI. Fairly powerful one. Okay, let's continue. That's fine. Now, I do get a bonus for attacking government and corporate groups. That gives me a good advantage against Cthulhu and Network, who I think are going to be my rivals here. But let's see what things happen exactly. Okay, destroyed pollsters. Whatever, that's fine. Doesn't matter. Okay, let's continue, see what's going on. Take over comic books. With Hollywood, I believe. Oh no, as a separate group, okay. So a very diffuse power network here. Taking over tobacco companies. Oh, fail. Okay, too bad. My turn, I think, now. Now, I wonder if I should go for Robot Sea Monsters. Let's see if we can take over cattle mutilators. That might actually be a good idea. We'll get a lot of attack strength, plus a lot of bonuses, I believe. If you use terrorist attack, that might be a good idea for that. Let's see, what else would be a good, worthwhile investment? Comic books, we could go after some of these guys. I think I'm going to wait to attack my enemies yet. I think I will do that. Let's go after the cattle mutilators, because they'll be a fairly useful group for us. They have a lot of good things like that. Let's do this. And I'm going to use terrorist attack as well to add to the attack. That should be more than enough, so let's try. Yeah, we got them. Cattle mutilators. Okay, let's also go with Madison Avenue, a corporate group. Let's see if we can attack another corporate group, maybe like tobacco companies. I think this will be pretty good. Let's go for that. We can attack. Let's assist with Discordian Society. There we go. Okay, that's pretty good. That's all our network done. Make government, requires Illuminati action, tax breaks, 1 corporate action. I could use tax breaks. Let's use this maybe. That means my Madison Avenue group can actually use another attack. Now, are there any other groups that would be good for them to target? Maybe convenience stores. That'd probably be the best bet. Okay, we got convenience stores, which is good. All right, that's good. Let's end the turn then. That's fine. For decades, UFOlogy has spun in circles over conflicting eyewitness reports, dime-sized metallic orbs that flirt around jet fighters, and silent, city-spanning craft that blot out the stars. Officialdom waves one set away as wind-borne drones, and the other as misidentified aircraft. But what if both are chapters of the same playbook? The nano and giga UFO conspiracy contends that Earth is being mapped, sampled, and shepherded by a dual fleet. Nanoscopic probes, centimeters to millimeters across, that infiltrate our skies like pollen. And gargantuan motherships, kilometers wide, that lurk above cloud cover or in high orbit. Recent whistleblower testimony, peer-reviewed astrophysics, and an explosion of orb footage worldwide now fuse these strands into one staggering narrative. Metallic spheres the size of tennis balls and sky-wide triangles the length of Manhattan at first seem unrelated anomalies. But stack the radar tracks, engineering papers, and congressional testimonies, and a coherent invasion playbook emerges. Nanoscouts map the biosphere, while giga carriers lurk unseen, orchestrating the mission. The next time a mirror ball glints in daylight, or a silent shadow glides over the suburbs, remember, these events are not random blips, they are data points in a grand survey. Watch the skies, both in the fine print and the epic scale. We do have to watch out for other groups, but I think really going hard on building up our network first will be good to give us a lot of power to be able to resist these guys and attack them before they attack us. We'll see which other groups could be useful for us later. Oh, we failed. Uh-oh, too bad. A lot of this is just dice rolls, so if you get unlucky with dice rolls, it can really screw your game. Multinational oil companies are going to kill Prince Charles. I wish. Ooh, Russia is actually a good option. That's pretty powerful. We can see about getting that later. Huge coastal nations. We get a good advantage with that. Attack control of the Federal Reserve. Maybe Bavarian Illuminati might be an issue later. We'll have to see how things develop to see what is a problem for us. Okay, very diffuse power structure, which is, I guess, good. Makes it hard to knock them out. But then again, they can't support each other as much if they're all diffuse like this. Oh, failed. Too bad. My turn now. Gun lobby, okay. Oh, again, failed. Bad luck. Oh, boy. Now my turn. Let's see. Hackers. Actually, hackers might be pretty useful for me. I do get bonuses for any kind of weird groups. I was thinking going after Russia. Science fiction fans, war gamers, cattle mutilators. Okay, that's fine. Let's actually see if we can take over with cattle mutilators. We're going to have them take over the hackers, actually. Pretty good. Now, do we have anything useful for this? We could bring in something to assist. You know, let's bring in the tobacco companies. I think that's enough. Let's attack. Oh, failed. Oh my god. What about directly attacking them? Place them as a new power structure. Okay, we're going to bring in a little bit more assist. Let's bring in the robot sea monsters. And I'll bring in the Actually, you know what? Let's leave Madison Avenue. Just attack like this. There, we got them. That's fine. Now, Madison Avenue can't attack, but he can destroy. I wonder if there's anyone I can try to target. I could go after a multinational oil to destroy. Attacking corporate versus corporate is usually not good. It would be good for controlling, but we can't control anything right now. I think I'm just going to leave things as they are for the time being. For liberal +3 power, do I have any liberal groups? I don't have any liberal groups. None of my plots are really good for me. Maybe I could take another plot. Let's see if we can get another plot. I'm going to dump one of mine. Let's get rid of Bjorn and draw a new plot. So what do we get? The Weird Turn Pro. For Weird +2 power, I could give one of my weird groups +2 power. No weird groups with an action. Okay, maybe next turn. We'll save that. We'll save that for next turn. That'll be good for us. Let's maybe end the turn then, I think. I'll leave these two with nothing right now. I don't really want to bother. Or I could attack something. I don't know. Would that be worthwhile? Are there any other corporate groups that'd be worth to attack? Not really. We could go after one of these weird groups. We would get a bonus for that. You know what? Let's do that. Let's go after the Wargamers, I think, because I do get a lot of bonuses for this. Now, let's see. I could bring in these guys to assist. Oh, failed. Oh, well. Let's end the turn then. That's fine. Now, my power structure is getting pretty good, but I might come under attack by others pretty soon. Okay, we got to get rid of one. Let's get rid of grassroots support. We don't really need that. We don't have any straight groups. Now, I am worried I might get attacked soon, because I'm getting a little bit powerful, so they might come to attack me. Okay, trying to control the Mossad. Everyone else is still trying to build up their power structure right now. Okay, network is getting a little bit powerful. We need to be careful of them. Okay, there we go. I'm a little bit worried about network. Their power structure is very powerful. They're all working together quite well. Ooh, multinational oil going to destroy Noriega, which is good. I'd rather them attack each other than attack me. Yeah, destroy Noriega. Destroy punk rockers. We do have to be careful of Cthulhu again. If they keep destroying stuff, that's going to be a problem. We might try to go after multinational oil pretty soon. Control FBI. Ooh, sneaky. If they can manage it, maybe I can take out Bill Clinton. That might be a good idea. Ah, they got it. Okay, good. Control Wall Street. Bavarian Illuminati is getting a little bit powerful, but if we can take out Bill Clinton, that might be a good idea. Ooh boy, a lot. Okay, let's see if they can manage it. This can be tight. Ooh, that's a lot. That's a lot already. Oh boy, that's a lot of power. I wonder if we maybe should target them right now. Let's see. I'm going to see if I can go with tobacco companies and directly attack Bill Clinton. Now, -2, but we could bring in a lot of support. What do we have? Just say no, plus send attack. So actually, we have a lot of bonuses. I think, let's begin. Let's try this. And I'm going to bring in just say no. As well as what else do we have? Workers Unite. Dollars for decency. Citizenship award. Conservative +3. Let's bring in some other groups to assist. We'll bring in the robot sea monsters as well. I think that's enough. Anything else can bring in to assist? I could bring in hackers. That's the only other group that would be worth it. I don't think we have anything else that would actually work for this. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we don't have too much else. Let's go. Let's do this. So to control Bill Clinton. Yeah, nice. Look at that. Oof. Huge amount of power now. And let's use this. I have something here. Dollars for decency. Restore 1 straight action. I'm going to restore... Who has an action here? Could do Bill Clinton himself. And let's get Bill Clinton. He's quite powerful. So let's see if he can attack something. Attack to control something else? Let's see. Could go for a multinational oil. What else do we have? Bavarian Illuminati. Could go after Federal Reserve, which is possible. You know what? Let's do that. Let's begin attack on the Federal Reserve. And I'm going to bring in the hackers to support this. Oh, failed. Okay, whatever. That was pretty good. We still have some actions left. So we have the cattle mutilators. Let's see if we can bring in another weird group. Let's bring in maybe gay activists. Would not be too bad. Science fiction fans, war gamers. Men in Black, actually, that would be really good. Let's see if we can get them. Oh, failed again. Oh my god. What about the last one? What about these guys? Wall Street? Maybe. We'll try last chance. I think this is going to fail, though. Oh, failed. Okay, whatever. Whatever, doesn't matter. I could try to pull another one. Let's dump lawyers. I don't need lawyers. Let's draw another plot. Do we have anything good for us? Conservative? Oh, okay. We didn't really get anything useful. Plus 10 power, direct attack by Illuminati. Okay. That'll actually be good for later. That would actually be pretty good later. We should also use Weird Turn Pro. Too many plots. Let's get rid of Citizenship Award. We don't really have any conservative groups. There we go. Let's get rid of that. Now, I am worried about getting attacked because my power is getting a little bit too much. We need 3 more groups to be able to win the game here. In February of 1997, a man named Mel Waters called onto the radio show Coast to Coast AM, describing what he called a bottomless pit that was located on his property in the hills of eastern Washington. Not only can you throw as much junk as you want into the hole, dubbed Mel's Hole, without it ever hitting the bottom or the hole ever filling up, it has other stranger properties. A black beam sometimes shoots out of the pit, like a solid shadow. A beloved pet dog that had died was once disposed of in the pit, only to come trotting happily out of the woods hours later, very much alive again. Radios brought near the hole play old-timey radio broadcasts. The place is some kind of weird aura that makes animals avoid it. Mel stated that he tried to measure the depth of the hole by lowering a weighted fishing line into it. He had told the host Art Bell he lowered 80,000 feet of fishing line into the hole with a 1-pound weight at the end without ever hitting the bottom. Mel later stated that government agents in yellow suits raided his property and seized it, then paid him $250,000 a year to move to Australia, and never discussed the hole again. They also removed it from the terror server, 90s Google Earth, and doctored whatever public records were necessary to eliminate any evidence that Mel, his property, or his hole had ever existed. Okay, let's wait. Network is very weak right now because we took out a lot of their power. Okay, let's see. Is it going to roll? Oh, okay. I guess it failed. Okay, doing nothing. My turn again. Okay, good. So I have a huge power structure right now. Attack to control... Pentagon? What is going on here? Pentagon by the Mafia, except Fate. Sure. Okay, I hope the game's not bugged out. But let's see. Here? The game kind of bugged out for a minute. Let's see. What can we do here? Let's go after something. Men in Black would be useful. I'm going to see if I can control them. I would like to get them on our side here. And I'm going to bring in the robot sea monsters for this. And maybe also the hackers as well. Discordian Society. Yeah, let's do that. We'll bring all of them in. Okay, 10. I think we can win the game right here. We can bring in a few other minor groups. Let's get the hackers to bring in the Trekkies. That would actually be quite good. I think we can have enough attack strength. Let's see. Who's quite weak? Versus science fiction fans, 6. Gay activists. Actually, this would be the best one, because this is pretty weak group. Who else can we bring in to assist? Tobacco companies, maybe? I think I'm going to save tobacco companies for later. Actually, you know what? Let's bring them in. Why not? Yeah, we brought the gay activists. I think one more group and we'll win this game. Let's get Bill Clinton to get somebody. Who can he get? Government and a big bonus to straight groups. I don't think there are any straight groups available, though. Oh, Vladimir Putin and Tri-Liberal Commission. Let's actually see if we can get... Both of these would actually be quite good. Let's get Vladimir Putin. I think that could be pretty good. This is who we have the best bonus for. Let's assist. Let's bring in the moral minority. We'll bring in FBI. We'll bring in everybody. Because we want to win this one. There we go. And I think we win the game. There, okay, pretty good. Do we have anything left? I can bring in one more group. I don't think anyone can really stop me. Let's see if we can attack Wall Street. Well, this will be our last chance here. Just why not? Do one more roll. Oh, well, whatever. End the turn. I think we win anyways. Yeah, victory. There we go. Excellent. So that was a pretty good game. But again, it is all very luck-based. Just depends on your roll, whatever you get there. But this is a pretty fun game. I do wish some things would be improved, honestly. Like, the core game is fun. Like, the core Illuminati game, like the card game, is a fun game. It's easy to play, and it's cool. Like, the theming is really cool. Like, I really like the card game of it, too. So the fact that this online game is basically identical to the card game, it just makes it fun. I do wish some things would work. Like, for example, the tutorial's like broken. I tried going through it and it would like break on me. It didn't work properly. So that's really annoying that that doesn't happen. The online seems to be a little bit wonky. Playing against the AI is a little bit wonky too. The AI, for one, it doesn't seem to know what its own strengths are. So, like, it'll just do kind of whatever. Another thing is, against AI, obviously you can't do any kind of cooperative actions. You can't, like, make deals with them. I guess playing online you could, but I can't find any online games, unfortunately. So that's a little bit of a problem. But otherwise, it's a pretty fun game. I do wish they would improve it a little bit, because this is just... Illuminati is a very cool game. Yeah, I think I'm going to end the video here. So I'll finish off here for now, and I'll see you guys again next time. So goodbye, guys. And remember, guys, if you like the kind of content I make here, remember to like the video and subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out a lot. But either way, guys, I'll see you again next time. So goodbye, everyone.
Mm-hmm.